So about 4 days ago, I called up my friend Reese, right? This happened to be during the For Honor beta, and both of us really enjoyed it. We were playing it, like, a lot. Like, too much, a lot. So his friend picks up the phone, and I didn't know it was him because they sound super similar. And I asked if he wants to play For Honor, and he said, I don't know what that is. I thought he was joking with me because he actually kind of does this often. Because I thought he was joking with me, I tried to get him to stop joking with me, and apparently during this whole time, they're setting up like a prank, like this really long duration prank that's gonna be like really complex, I guess. And in the background I hear, save me. I'm hearing screaming, save me. Now, at the first, when I first heard it, I didn't think it was people, or it was some guy screaming, save me. I thought it was his sister, because his sisters are usually really loud, and then the person on the phone is just like, I told you to shut up! He keeps screaming, I still think it's Reese, and I realize I'm hearing him scream my name, telling him to save me, or telling him, saying to save him. And as I realize that this is happening, I'm like, should I come over and we can play it together, possibly? He's like, no, you don't have to worry about it, it's fine, it's all good. He's like, don't worry about it, it's all fine, it's all good, you don't have to worry about it, it'll be fine, I'll get on later. I was like, I'm just gonna come over. It's like, no, you don't have to do that. So, I get over there, and, I look in his bedroom window, or I'm not really, like, getting up to peek inside, but I look in his bedroom window from, like, his porch, and I see the curtain start to move, then the door immediately opens. I see his friend, and he says, why are you here? And this is the guy who was on the phone the whole time. He says, why are you here? What are you doing? And then I look back to where the curtain is, and I see my friend opening the curtain with duct tape on his mouth. And he's like, he's trying to save me, and then his friend peeks out the door, and he's like, hey, I told you to shut up and get down. So he starts walking back to the room, and he starts opening the window. He jumps out. We both start running. I give him my bike. And, like, he's long gone, and I am about to deal with his friend. By the way, I don't really like this friend of his. I didn't really like him ever. Other than the second grade, I was kind of a douche. One time, I was trying to listen to what they were both saying because I couldn't hear them on one side, so I went in the middle of them, and at the time, I didn't realize that I was, like, being really bad about it. I just thought I was, like, trying to hear what they were saying. I wasn't, like, trying to get between them. Which now I realize it's bad, because that's a bad thing. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't get in between people while they're talking, like while they're sitting down eating lunch or something. You should let them talk. But I didn't know that at the time. So I didn't really ever like his friend very much. I guess he's just not my type of guy. And I want to talk to him, right? And Reese comes back with the duct tape on his mouth, and he says, you've been pranked. And actually, legit, the whole time, I didn't think I was getting pranked. I thought it was, like, for real. Which is why I was going to try and deal with him, because, as far as I remember him, he wasn't, like, that strong. So I was gonna deal with him. And I got pranked, so that happened. So that was about 4 days ago. And, just today, actually, I came up with this new word, paralyzed. Like, when you're so in-depth into, like, a video game or something that you don't want to get up, move, do anything. Get water, nothing. You're not doing anything, because guess what? You're paralyzed. So yeah, I came up with that. Yesterday, I went to the park, and, this girl, she scared me. I was watching a YouTube video on my bed. There was this girl, pretty girl, she scares me. I'm watching a YouTube video. I think it was FaZe Rain video, one of his vlogs or something. And he goes, what are you watching? And I wasn't expecting this. That's kind of why it scared me a bunch. Alright, well, she scared me. And I actually happened to be into this girl. So I was kind of freaked out. I was really nervous. And we get to talking. And before I know it, I spent about 2 hours or 3 hours sitting there talking to her, walking around the park and stuff. And I'm not sure what she thinks about what's going on. Not sure what I think either. which is a kind of a weird thing to say because you think you would know what you think, but you don't know what you think, and it's weird. If you're like, you've never experienced this, you will experience it at some point in time, and you're just not going to know what to think. You're not going to know what to do. You're going to be nervous. You're going to freeze up. It's not a good feeling, but it's a good feeling. In the same way, it's kind of weird. But away from that, it was a kind of weird thing to talk about. I noticed a guy in our lobby is named Kill, and all I'm thinking about is who he had to kill to get that name. Like, what did you have to do? The PSN named Kill. Oh my god. I turned the corner, and there's a grenade just sitting there, just like, hey, how you doing? You ready to get murdered? And, yeah. Well, I'm wondering who he had to kill to get that name, or what kind of blowjob he had to give, because if it was a blowjob, he had to give a pretty damn good blowjob. If he had to kill somebody, he probably tortured them for the password, or, like, he's a hacker or something, I don't know. But that's a pretty OG name, like, to be able to just get just kill. Like, you must have had the game, like, or not game, PlayStation, like, since it began to get that name. Because that's insane. That's, like, nothing added to it. It's just a simple 4-letter named Kill. So, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today. I'm going 15 and 19, not too bad. I was doing really bad at the start of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Bye-bye.